Welcome to Midnight Madness.
I look at Midnight Madness for the novice as the gateway drug to the festival experience.
Midnight Madness, Midnight Madness, Midnight Madness, yeah. I'm just some old time.
Midnight Madness. You're gonna get it, Midnight Madness. You're gonna get it, Midnight Madness. You're gonna get it, Midnight Madness. You're gonna get it.
And now the Midnight Madness Show. Here's your host, the DJ Doctor.
Well, good morning, y'all. How are you doing? I am Mark, your DJ Doctor. We are here for another Midnight Madness Show. Unfortunately, our guest for the first hour of the Midnight Madness is unable to be here. So you've got us again. And we're going to just entertain you like none other. I am again Mark, the DJ Doctor. To my extreme left, to your right, is the one and the only, the Human Heartthrob.
And I'm on camera this week.
You are on camera. Last week you were not on camera. So you could have still kind of pulled some wool over people's eyes, but not today. Now they know who you are.
The sexiest person in the room.
The witness protection plan is over. So, and then we got the one and the only awesome Andy Storm. How you doing, Andy?
I'm doing great.
Did you read that off the prompter or something?
No, I didn't.
Okay. So, Andy, you're here. You're the weather guy. Talk to us, man. Give us a weather report.
Well, let's look for this night to be down in the 20s, and tomorrow let's look at the temperature being about 50 degrees.
50 degrees?
Slight warmer tomorrow, and in the late evening hours at night, there should be some showers moving into the Middle Tennessee area. And by Thursday morning, we could be looking at a possible chance of 1 inch of snow on the ground. So what about that?
So we're going to go from cold today to in the 50s and rain tomorrow to 1 inch of snow on the next day.
Possibility,
Thursday.
Yes. Yeah, showers will be moving in tomorrow, and then behind that there is a cold front that's moving in, and that will actually give us a chance to have some precipitation, possibly an inch of snow.
How many years did you go to school to learn all this, Andy?
I'm just natural.
Just Andy, the natural weatherman.
That's why they call me Awesome Andy.
Awesome Andy. 'Cause
Storm.
he's natural. And then off camera down in Pulaski at our command central, we have the one and the only, the IT guru genius, Brian. How you doing, Brian?
Well, as you see on your screen right now, thank God I deleted the last thing I had up there. Because there was about a split second this screen was up. Not that there's anything incriminating on the screen now, but, 5 minutes ago that would have been a bad train wreck on the screen.
For those of you who are watching Facebook Live, the TV back here, we're going to be connecting all of our stuff to the TV so you'll get to see what's going on. And the artists, when they're here, we'll be able to get to see them on a monitor system. But as of right now, we don't have it hooked up. So if you watched last week's show with the Charlie Allen, the second-hour show, Brian was putting stuff up on the screen that we can't see. That was absolutely hysterical. I watched it a couple of times by myself, and I laughed. Oh, man, I laughed. Brian up there with the Betty White stuff that we do. I'm waiting for the lawsuits to come from the White organization, the White family.
Should just want a cut from us.
Yeah, we probably made her money. Probably going back watching the Golden Girls again. But Brian does a fantastic job with his graphics. So there's nothing up on this screen, but throughout the day, I'm sure you're going to be seeing a bevy or a plethora, as we like to say, of stuff going up there. Plethora. I threw the big word on. I can't even spell plethora, but I can say it. We want to thank Chris from HeatFMRadio.com. Thank you, Chris, for putting us on the radio station with all your people based out of the New York area, but he's got his website going all over the world, too. So I haven't talked to Chris, well, I've never talked to Chris, but I haven't seen Chris respond in a while. We need to get communication go back with Chris. So, Chris, give us a holler, man. We got a vinyl show coming up. which is always on Chris's show. Jason, when's the vinyl show?
Sunday.
This Sunday.
Yes, it is.
You need to do that. Sunday, where the big ones run. The big car show, the big hot rod thing. They used to do that in your neck of the woods.
Yes, they did.
Right out of there. What was Elgin? Not Elgin. Oh, I can't think of the big drag strip up there that was on Lake Michigan. The big drag strip right between you and I. So I'm sure you got the big commercials. So I figured you would recognize that commercial.
Oh, yeah.
But the vinyl show. What's happening in the vinyl show? Tell everybody what's going on.
Black little disc on a turntable.
Wow.
And we put a needle on it, and it plays music.
Wow. How's that work?
Well, the needle vibrates in the groove.
All right, folks, that's what you're getting tonight. So we're
going to do covers. It's going to be a great show. I'm looking forward to it. All covers. You hear the original or something close to the original.
Yes.
And a cover.
And maybe a couple, 2 or 3 versions of the same song.
Right.
Obviously, we can't play. I like Bob Dylan. One of his songs has been covered by 300 artists.
Yeah. I'm not going to stay here all day in one song.
We're not doing that. Here's the same song, and here's the same song. What we try to do is we're going to try to find you. You might remember, you might know the cover and never heard the original. A lot of songs, there's a Santana song that's famous that I, growing up, thought Carlos did, but he did not.
There's I Love Rock and Roll was a cover.
Yes, I Love Rock and Roll was a cover.
And I didn't know that. I just knew Joan Jett.
Jimi Hendrix's Hey Joe is a cover. A lot of people don't really. And we're going to play. Usually, there's going to be some big difference between the original. So you're going to hear the original and the cover, and you might have heard the cover and not realize that it was a cover. There's a lot of that. So we're going to play that. So it's going to be fun as well as, I think educational. We got something on the screen behind us. I can't tell what it is because I'm too far away from the monitor, but
the only thing Chuck Norris was afraid of is Betty White.
Only thing Chuck Norris is afraid of is Betty White. Yeah, Chuck fears Betty White.
Hello, Heather and Gary.
Yeah.
They're watching us.
Bless their hearts. At least somebody is. We want to thank them. So, Gary's out there.
Gary's talking about gas and dinner. I'm not sure those are 2 words you want to put together.
Gas and, it will go together. It depends on some place where you stop off at. But, So, and speaking of since you said that, Brian, let's do a little service announcement. Hannah Fairlight, which is one half of I'm not sure if she's a or she's a but she's one half of it. Raylene Nelson is the other half. It's a great band. If you want to, oh my God.
Sorry, that's my fault.
Sorry. We just came to a cold, hard stop with the graphic Brian just put on the thing here. Please do not show that on the monitor behind us. But Hannah Fairlight, which is one half of her husband had a
I was actually trying to pull up a legit thing here.
I know you are. I know what you're trying to do. Did you ever go on to Google and you search something, and it just seemed like something normal, like Thunderbird taillights? You're looking to try to replace the Thunderbird taillights. Just raw porn shows up somehow or another. Or just some anal genitalia comes up. You're like, how in the world is that even related? But Brian kind of had that same thing just happen, looking up, and he kind of got
Not quite that.
not that graphic, but it was bad enough. It was bad enough. We can't show it on the air, that's for sure. Because the cards and letters will come. But anyways, one half of Hannah Fairlight's husband, Asbrock, went through a medical issue, and we're trying to help him out. So they were going to be doing a tribute and a benefit show at the Mercy Lounge downtown in Nashville. You can look up Mercy Lounge. You can look up Hannah Fairlight Facebook page. You can look up that's MMHMM Facebook page. They'll give you all the links to look for the concert called Rock for Asbrock at the Mercy Lounge. And again, you can go to the Mercy Lounge.
Too many M's, Brian.
Website and find out. It is Saturday, Saturday, February 9th. I'll get my dates right. At 8 p.m. Hannah Fairlight Band's going to play. Is going to play. Raylene Nelson's band's going to play. And there's quite a few other ones that are going to be playing that night. I think there's 4 or 5 bands. We're trying to make connections with the people down at Mercy Lounge, so maybe we can put that online and do a live show from the Mercy Lounge. I'll guarantee you it'll probably be an 18-plus show, so if you got little kids, they might not want to listen to it.
So you can't go. I'm sorry, Andy.
Andy will have to stay home.
I guess I'm out.
But it'll probably be an 18-plus show, so there'll probably be some language in there you might want to be careful with. But if you listen to us, you're going to hear it anyways. But
I was going to say, I mean, this is pretty much, yeah.
Yeah. So we got that's coming up. We hope that we can be part of that and can get that on the WFMCJams.com website for you as an audio piece. We'll let you know.
Let me interrupt you a second.
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead. If anybody, just a random note, if anybody wants to donate like maybe $10,000 to the station so we can have real gear instead of dealing with some stupid problem every week. The audio is just going. Sound like somebody eating popcorn or something or bird seed there for a minute. I had to fix it.
Awesome.
Wonderful.
Yeah, send that check or give us your PIN number to your credit card, and we'll take care of that $10,000 for you. But go to themercylounge.com or go to which is 2 M's, an H and 2 M's. You can go to their Facebook page. They're going to have a link for a GoFundMe account. We ask that you please help out. What site is that on, Brian? Is that the or is that Mercy Lounge?
That's the Rock for Asbrock.
Okay, so they actually have the Rock for Asbrock benefit show. And they'll have where you can buy tickets if you want to go down there and see the bands. Brian, can you pull up on that while we got it, all the bands that are playing? And Jason, if you're close enough, if you can name off all the bands that are playing in that.
Let me see here. Bands. Okay, here we go. Rock and Roll Residency, Big Rock Show, The Shazam, Hannah Fairlight, Dark Hound, East Side Gamblers, Defense Wins Championships, Them Vibes, and Raylan Nelson Band.
So 6 or 7 bands there. So it'll be a good show. Starts at 8 o'clock. They'll have $5, $10, and $20 raffles. Great prizes. All proceeds goes to Jeremy and his family to help pay for his medical bills. And we ask that you be a part of that. So if you can be down there, we'd love to see you down there live and support Jeremy and the family. But if you can't, there's a GoFundMe account. Please, anything you can help out, 50 cents, $1, $10,000, whatever you can do. We greatly appreciate it, as well as Hannah Fairlight and her family. So that's now.
Also in February 27th. That's a Wednesday.
Yes, another good show.
We're going to be doing the EP release party for Credenda.
Yes. A good band, Credenda. You'll want to hear them. That's where's that at? That's up in
I forgot.
Oh no. Yeah, you and Brian just did a show for them not too long ago. Brian, do you remember where you did the show at?
I'm kind of dealing with the network.
It was north of Nashville.
It's north of Nashville. You can go on Credenda.
Up by Goodlettsville.
Yeah, you can look up Credenda and find out where they're playing. But they're doing a CD release party. We'll be there for that. It's on a Wednesday night, so anyone out in the area, please come on out and participate live. They got a great lineup of artists that's going to be there with them. I think Bernie Lawson's going to be there.
I believe so, yeah.
Bernie Lawson's a hit songwriter, multiple hit songwriter. He's going to be there. So check that out. I just saw Bernie Friday night. Him and Andy, him and David Gibson were together. Oh, wow. Or Steve Gibson, as Andy called him. But yeah, Steve and Benny was playing the other night. No, Dave Gibson and Bernie Lawson was playing at the Salt and Pepper. And I mean way out there in White Bluff, Tennessee. And what a good show. Them guys put on a really good show. So we're going to talk to Dave. We talked to Dave a little bit. We're going to try to get him on the show. It's been a while since he's been with us, so get to see him last Friday was pretty cool to restoke friendship. So, David, we're going to try to get you on the show soon. Bernie's going to be on the show when he works with Credenda. We're going to talk to Bernie. I talked to Bernie that night, too, about getting him on the show also. So,
well, speaking of Credenda, Daniel's on. He says, hey, guys. So, hi, Daniel.
Hey, Daniel. So there he is. So, Daniel, while you're on Facebook, pop up there where you're going to be at, if you don't mind. So we'll announce it instead of we having to jump through Facebook pages here. Because we're just not that professional. Anyway, so Daniel, if you can pop up there, send the link to your show. We'll get that out there. Coming up this Friday is the Grinder House.
Yep.
They have their show every Friday.
Absolutely.
I can't tell you what a beautiful venue that is. I can't stress enough. Gorgeous venue. You'll want to check that out. Great food, great drinks. And they got a great setup for music there. Asa, thank you for what you've done in the Crossville, Tennessee area for music out there. We're glad to be a part of your show. We promote that each and every Friday night from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m. That's in downtown Crossville, just off the street. I think it's 75 East Main, I think is the name of the address of the building. Check that out. But I'm going to tell you one thing you've got to do before you go. You got to call and make reservations. It is like standing room only, week after week after week there. It's that good. He does a great job. He's got great artists. 2 weeks ago, we were there with Kaylee Hill, phenomenal singer-songwriter. If you can find Kaylee, and you can go to Kaylee Hill Music, you're going to find she's playing all over. You'll want to make sure you go check her out. You'll be happy that you did. Last week was multiple number one hit songwriter Gerald Smith was there. Also former Hee Haw, not contestant, but a person on there as the Georgia Quacker. So he was there last week. This whole week, we've got guest artists coming on board, but the Georgia Quacker was one of ours a while back.
Yeah.
Cracked me up. Or should I say quack me up?
Quacked you up?
Yeah, he quacked
you up. Now, the filling station is where
the filling station. Thank you, Daniel. The filling station. That is coming up on the
that's
debut
in
release.
Kingston Springs for anybody that's in the area.
That's it.
You want to be out there to watch the LP.
You're going to watch the LP.
The EP release for. I hope they do an LP. We could use.
Let's just do that commercial all over. Hey, guess what? On February the 9th, the 27th of February, which is a Wednesday night, in Kingston Springs, Tennessee, Credenda is going to have an EP release.
Yes.
Yes. Thank you, Daniel, for correcting us. We're just shooting from the hip here, but that's a great show. And again, they've got more artists that's going to be there with them, supporting them. So check that out. You're going to be happy that you did.
If you have not heard this group yet, you're going to want to.
You're going to want
phenomenal.
to. Yeah. You're going to want to get their EP. It's a great, great group. They were just on our show a couple of months ago.
Yeah,
a couple of months ago. They were on our show. Fantastic. I can't say enough about them. And you know what about them? They're better people than they are musicians, and they're great musicians.
Absolutely.
So great people.
They made themselves a little lesser at the bottom of the barrel for Christmas and spent it with me.
They spent all Christmas Day with you. I think they felt sad for you, Jason.
They felt bad for me.
They felt bad for you. Yeah. They bring you over a Christmas goose or anything? That'd have been something like right out of...
No, nobody goosed me.
Like Charles Dickens. Goose you? I apologize for the content of this show. We'll have a goose up here on the screen here, I'm sure, in a minute.
I'm sure, yeah. Or somebody getting goosed.
No, we don't need that. So, anything going on your end, Brian? Why don't you talk a little bit about Debbie Champion and her 15th anniversary at the Commodore?
Well, you see, she had a 15th anniversary the other day at the Commodore Grill.
Hey, thanks, Brian.
And it was great, and there was a lot of great artists there, and a lot of people that we're always fond of are there, and I don't know what do you want to know about it?
Well, there was a lot of hit songwriters
mostly
there.
have my headphones on, so I don't know what's going on.
There was a lot of hit songwriters that was there. Jerry Foster was there. Did Tommy Barnes make it?
don't know. I had my headphones on.
I don't know.
I don't know. I'm just
Welcome to the Beavis and Butthead show.
Well, you got to understand. I've been doing the live broadcast on Sundays at the Commodore Grill for how many years now? Let's see,
Almost
been 2012 February.
Yeah.
So that puts us in about a few more weeks.
7 years. No.
What, 8 years?
No. We're going to hit 7 years for us.
6 years.
Or
Is
7 years.
No, we did 6 years. We'll be 7 years in June. 7 years June. So.
Yeah, but only 6 years.
Okay, well,
For Debbie, right?
I've been doing it
6.5.
too long. 52 times 5, 6, 7. I can't do math anymore. And I'm not trying to be ugly, but everything runs together every week. I mean, I see artists, and
See, Brian
there's
got
no telling how
jaded.
many artists I have seen there, in the last 6 years.
I mean, Brian's
It's
gotten
fun.
jaded.
Especially with people, coming out of, touring to Nashville.
I mean, Brian's been there so long. I mean, like the likes of like Jerry Foster and Jimmy Payne and Tommy Barnes and hit songwriter after hit songwriter after hit songwriter has gone through
Jason Adams.
Debbie's shows there. She's been doing it for 26 years now. 11 at a previous place and 15 there at the Commodore Grill. And Debbie, thank you for allowing us to be about 6.5 years of that, I think, is about that. About 6.5 years of my guess being part of her show.
I won't forget last year when we were all together, and that was when Jerry Foster and Jimmy Payne and Dave Pahanish was even there, and that was probably his first time of being back at the Commodore in many years. And after that, guess who shows up on that panel? He's in the rounds, Dave Pahanish.
Yep.
And he's had multiple #1 hits as
3 or
well.
4 of them.
3 or 4 of them, yeah. It's a great place to be, though, but I tell you, the food's good there as well. So, if people go, they get really good food and great entertainment in the heart of Nashville.
I always get the nachos, the stuffed nachos and stuff, the overloaded nachos is what I always get there.
Oh, yeah.
You go to a place, you always kind of like, you pick one thing, and that's what I like. Now, when we go up to Mont Eagle, which you're playing this Saturday at Mont
This
Eagle.
Saturday, correct. And this is going to be my first recorded show.
We're going to record it, and then we're going to throw it in the trash.
Probably.
No, so it's going to be
I'm
recorded.
excited. I'm excited about this month's show. It's not often I get to share the stage with a legend.
Well, you've been on stage with me several times, so thank you.
Right.
Sitting right now.
Right.
Awesome, Andy. So no, you do. You get to share a stage with a big one.
I got a legend on one side and one destined to be a legend on the other.
Yes.
So I'm the rose between two thorns.
He's got Patsy Trigg on one side of him.
Patsy Trigg and Rachel Lipsky is my
Rachel
second
Lipsky's
guest.
on the other side. 2 fantastic artists. One, because she's one half of the duet of Elmo and Patsy recorded. Grandma Got Run Over by a Reindeer. She is playing some original stuff with Jason. And then on the other side of Jason is Miss Rachel Lipsky, which sooner or later you are going to start humming and singing her songs. She's making a big dent in the music industry. And I appreciate that she's been all over the world supporting our military people.
Absolutely.
Our guys and gals overseas and supporting them and doing great shows and stuff for them. So, but you play this coming Saturday. What time?
We start at 9 o'clock.
9 o'clock. About a 2-hour show?
Hour and a half.
Hour and a half, okay.
9 to 10:30.
And they've got great
Depending
food.
on weather, they may cut it short if the weather starts getting bad.
Yeah, they got great food up there. And again, I was talking about everywhere you go, you kind of like at one spot I like certain things, and somewhere else I like a different thing. At Jim Oliver's Smokehouse up on Mont Eagle, which is on I-24, heading, if you're going from Nashville, you're heading toward Chattanooga. It's about halfway down, just south of Nashville or Manchester a little bit. I'd just like to get their buffet. The salad bar thing, it's just a ton of good food there, and you can walk off with a lot of good food. But they got some of the best pickles, sweet pickles you're ever going to have in your life. And if you like fudge, they got fudge in the back room, too, that is phenomenal to die for. So make sure you check that out. Go out and see Jason with his two special guests, Rachel Lipsky, as well as Miss Patsy Trigg. Man, there's so many great shows going on from Nashville to almost Chattanooga and everywhere in between. You got Credenda coming up. You got Ace at the Grinder House. Also at the Grinder House coming up February the 4th. We have the one and only Melissa Alessi is going to be there. Another artist you got to make sure you go see. Fantastic artist. So we got the Pie Holes playing a couple of spots where they're playing the Broken Spoke this Saturday night. They got the Pie Holes over at the 212 Cafe. That's a new place that just opened up in Nashville. Check it out, 212. If you like vegan and healthy foods, if you like that, I don't want to make them mad, but if you like that hippie kind of stuff, all natural stuff that they make and just kind of cool, kind of made me feel like I was young again when I walked in there. Check out the 212 Club, 212 Cafe. You'll love it. So
made you feel like you was a kid again?
Yeah, man.
So it took you back to the 40s?
I walked back into the 40s. Like I was young again.
You can eat healthy by eating.
Oh, can you? You can eat healthy? Hang on a second here. Sponsored by Coca-Cola.
Yes, you definitely can eat healthy with shrimp gumbo. My wife made the most amazing gumbo last night. She used quinoa. That's an alternative to rice, which is very, very healthy, and put shrimp in it, and of course the smoked sausage. You put that in there, and it's an easy dish to make. It's simple. Does it take that long? A couple hours, let it simmer, and then you've got something to eat.
Then I take it
and
and throw it in the backyard.
But gumbo.
Good the sausage.
Oh no, you could taste the flavor of the shrimp and the sausage and everything else in it. And it's, like I say, a simple dish to make, but you can take it to work with you the next day. And, I mean, it was wonderful.
See, if I lived in Louisiana, I'd be the skinniest guy down there.
Oh, now they make spicy stuff. And,
jambalaya. Hey, great.
But I have to say, though.
Yeah, gator. Great.
The shrimp there is really big, that pond shrimp, though. I have to say, it's different coming straight out of the ocean.
Pond shrimp.
Yeah.
They catch it out of a pond?
No, pond.
Oh, pond. Okay.
Yeah.
I thought you said pond
now, there
shrimp.
is like pond shrimp here. We call that crawdads. You can get them out of a creek.
Yes.
Yeah, you can get those out of a creek,
Out of a creek?
Yeah. You can find them sometimes in creeks.
Up there in the creek, and then the banjo music starts playing. So,
boy, you got a pretty mouth.
Oh, let's change the subject. Brian, when you get a chance, if you want to pull up the Bonnaroo paperwork up there, let's try to see if we can't get some people, give them some chances to the Bonnaroo.
Well, that's a good idea.
We got a form that we want to make sure we read exactly per Bonnaroo's request. They're allowing us to give you a chance to win 2 free wristbands and a parking pass. About $600 to $700 value. So if you're interested in going to the Bonnaroo, boy, what a great way to do that. You can spend all your money just to travel to get here and not have to worry about the tickets. What we'll do is we're going to have you call as soon as after we do the announcement here. And we'll have Andy or whoever wants to read it here once Brian gets it up there and highlights it, what we're supposed to read. But Andy will do the reading, and then I'll give you the number, and then you can call in, and whoever calls in, anyone that calls in is going to get a chance to win the passes. And we're going to give the passes out on our vinyl show
this weekend.
So
Sunday.
This is it. So you got this week left to go. And we want to make sure we get as many people qualified as possible to win chance. All right, so, Andy, here's the Bonnaroo lineup. That's your headliners up there. Uh-oh. Brian got something popped up there. You got to make sure you read that in the exact order. Watch it so we don't.
So,
Betty White's going to be there.
Yeah. So, with the headliners this year at Bonnaroo 2019 here in Manchester, Tennessee, this is the Bonnaroo Music and Arts Festival. We've got Fish performing 2 nights, Childish Gambino, Post Malone, Odessa, the Lumineers, Solange, the Avett Brothers, Hozier, Cardi B, and over 100 more will be there.
Now, Cardi B has made a name for herself recently, so a lot of people know Cardi B. The Avett Brothers are fantastic. Have you seen her video? Yes. Wow.
And you can be there, too. You just got to call the number that Mark gives you.
Yes, all you got to do is give this number a call. Brian, are we ready to take phone calls?
Not yet.
Not yet, so I'm going to stall for a minute. The Avett Brothers are a fantastic band. There's some that's on the 100 or more list that's going to be there. Anushka Shankar, which is Ravi Shankar's daughter, which is a half-sister to Nora Jones, is going to be there. You got the Grand Ole Opry will be there. Who else is there? We got the Wood Brothers, a fantastic band. The Wood Brothers. Another. Casey Musgraves is going to be there. John Prine. A lot of you know the song Angel from Montgomery. That's a John Prine tune. And then I would look at the Rival Sons are going to be there. Now, the Rival Sons, boy, you better catch them here when they come to the Bonnaroo, because I was trying to look at getting them booked onto the show here, and they're all over the world. I mean, not the United States, the world. They are going to be at the Bonnaroo, so you want to make sure you get a chance to check them out. If you like that 70s rock and roll kind of bluesy music, you're going to absolutely love that band there. Good guys. And the list goes on and on. There's a ton of people that, you know. What I like about the Bonnaroo, you got your headliners. People know Fish. They know Cardi B. The Avett Brothers. Those are like the givens. Those are the ones that hook you to get you in there, and you just got to go see them, and they're worth the price of admission to go see these guys. What's the cool things is the little needles in the haystack. You know, when you see the Wood Brothers, when you see the Rival Sons, and there's going to be many that are going to be there that we don't know personally that we're going to become new fans. And support their music and hopefully get them on our radio station. Those are the bands that are a lot of fun for us to see and get to meet. Last year was Repeat.
Great band. Absolutely wonderful.
Phenomenal. The Foxies were phenomenal. They weren't there last year, but they were there 2 years ago. We saw the Foxies actually at the Live on the Green last year, 2018. So a lot of good music out there, people. Not just in the Nashville area, but they're all over the world come to this event. So, all right, Brian, are we ready for a phone call or no?
No, we're not. So I got a question. What did the Foxies say?
I don't know, Brian. You had the video up earlier. Why don't you enlighten us? Oh my God.
I didn't have the Foxies video up.
I was telling the Foxies, yeah. I don't know. They got to have their own song, you would think, but I wonder if that made them any more
It's the same
popular.
thing, just at higher pitch.
Yeah. Yeah. Now I'm telling you what, they're good. The Foxies are good. Very good people too.
So while we're waiting, I thought I'd bring this up, and I know you're a music shop owner yourself. Mm-hmm. Did you notice on News Channel 4 where there was a fellow that was videoed?
Can we mute
shoplifting? And the headliner on this on News Channel 4 was great. You know, he took a Fender guitar and he shoved it, you know, in his front pants there, and the headline was,
"Did this really happen?"
Yes, Fender guitar gone in a zip. And you know, and I thought to myself, man, what would have happened?
Guitar gone in
a zip. Yes,
he stuffed it down the front of his pants to steal it. And the headline was "Fender guitar gone in a zip."
Oh, but you know, I thought of something else too, though.
Only you, Andy, would thought of something else.
What if he would have turned around and instead put it in the seat of his britches in the back part, you know, and then it would have been
his britches,
you know, and you know, just in the seat of his pants there behind him. I guess then I guess you could call that a rear fender bender.
Send your cards and letters and the lawsuit paperwork from Fender to Andy, the awesome one, Storm, directly.
The second thing, I don't understand why you would even attempt.
Because people are just flat out stupid. I'm sorry. The people out there.
No.
Yes.
No.
Yes. You're going to put a guitar down.
Would you stop talking about Andy when he's sitting this close?
I know, but I figured by the time we got there, the time travels. But anyone who would stuff a guitar down their pants, I don't want to say all people are stupid, just the biggest majority of them. Here comes the cards and letters on my end. You stuff a guitar down your pants and try to walk out the store, you're stupid. You need to go right to jail, and you need to not
could
be
have at least done
a
flute. It would have hit better.
Actually,
Piccolo.
sorry, brother. Actually, if you look at the picture, when you go to News Channel 4's website and you look at that
Is that an
picture,
Alto Sax? Are you happy to see me?
just look at that picture and imagine Jason without a goatee or mustache, and it almost looks like Jason.
Oh, man.
You know?
It's the blue part of the show coming on. Oh.
Oh, no.
Oh. Is that an alto sax? Or are you just happy to see me?
You know, the sad part about y'all being on those videos, you can't hide your laugh anymore.
Oh, I know.
You could just kind of quickly turn the mic off and we didn't hear anything. Now we just see you.
See us out of control. Oh, my God. If no one else is having fun, we are.
That's right.
We might be the only 3 people on the air tonight. Just, I don't know if that's the case. But, hey, if you like the show, WFMCChams.com. This is our Facebook Live. Again, the band that we had tonight was able to make it here tonight, so you got us cutting up for just another 6.5 hours. It's a music marathon. Trying to figure out what else we got
I'm
to
going to
cover.
be ugly.
What's that?
You don't think one of the band members, it was one of the band members that was in the store? Maybe that's why they're not here tonight.
Maybe that's why they're not here tonight. Yeah.
That could be. You never know. Brian, are we ready to take phone calls?
Yeah, after all our bad stuff, yeah, we should be getting a lot of
We should get a lot of phone calls.
complaints now.
Keep it regulated to the wristbands and parking pass. Again, you can call, and here's the number, 931-954-2002. If you call that number, you're going to qualify for a chance to win 2 free wristbands and a parking pass for this year's Bonnaroo. We'd love to hear from you. So give us a call right now. Again, everyone that calls qualifies for a chance to win. So we'll just go ahead and see if anyone's even listening to us tonight. We'll get phone calls. We got hammered last week. Tonight they probably turned off us in our minute 3. So
Shoot that number out one more time.
that phone number again is 931-954-2002. And operator,
900's the prefix.
what's that?
900's the prefix.
900. So 900-954-2002.
No.
You can ask what the Fox says. And the Fox says, is that an alto sax or are you just happy to see me? Now, it's 931-954-2002. Give that number a call and win a chance.
Operators are standing.
Bye.
Bye.
Brian, you were having a really good video. You were trying to find something about Dora the Explorer. Did they not realize that they don't rhyme? Dora the Explorer. Who came up with that, So, as we're waiting for the qualifiers, and we're probably talking to a... What in the world?
You don't want to know what he's doing.
He's looking up that phone number, 900-954-2002. We are 931-954-2002. If you call the other one, you might want to have your credit card ready. Yeah. Hi, my name is Bambi. So, I can't help you on the other line. So, again, Brian just lost it. Oh, if it's not funny for you folks, it is for us, and we're amusing ourselves tonight. So, again, we are sans a guest tonight. Hated that. We want to give you some quality musicians and introduce you to the world of some really great talents out there, and there's a lot coming through. Bad time of the year with it being cold, people have some issues. Mm-hmm. Wow. Daniel likes some weird food too. But I love cooking though. Most musicians cook. We had to learn on the road and stuff. And we learned little tricks how to make something taste better. But I love to cook. If you got some cool recipes that don't involve shrimp or rice, you feel free to send it to us. I love. Wow.
What are we, the Cooking Network now?
What is that? Yeah, we're the Cooking Network, Musicians Cooking Network.
That'd be scary.
MCN.
MCN.
Musicians Cooking Network.
Uh-huh.
Call in with your top 3 recipes, road meals. Or best places you've ever ate.
Road meals?
Road meals or best places you ever ate. Squirrel! Hey, I got a squirrel. I got a campfire. Let's go.
Somebody please call.
Yes, you can call for your Bonnaroo tickets anytime, please. 931-954-2002. And let's get some Bonnaroo tickets out there for you. Because right now we're looking at all kinds of food items. And I'm sitting here on screen playing with my bottle cap from Coke, who needs to sponsor us. Coca-Cola would be wonderful if they sponsored us.
Yes.
So Coca-Cola, talk to us. Yeah, we'd love a big sponsorship with Coke. We'll put their banner right behind us.
They'll cover your TV screen.
Yeah, we need a new computer, Coca-Cola.
Yeah, we need donate a computer. We got a little list of some wired and wireless unique gifts we'd like to have. So
absolutely,
we have crossed into. I know it don't sound like it tonight, but we've crossed into a whole new level of radio ship this year, and we're looking for a great, fantastic after tonight. A
radio
great, fantastic
what?
show. But we're rolling downhill pretty hard this year. The Bonnaroo is allowing us to give them passes, and we're trying to give away tickets, guys. We're trying to give you away tickets. 931-954-2002. All you got to do is call that number. You do have to put up with us talking to you for a moment on the air. Then Brian will take your information down. That gives you a chance to win.
That's why they're not calling.
Yeah, Brian doesn't have them on the air. But we're going to give away those tickets on a Facebook Live show during our show this Saturday, sometime in the afternoon. We'll announce what's going to happen.
Sunday.
I'm sorry, Sunday. It's the radio show doing the vinyl on Sunday. So that's the last day you got to win this. So if you're out there listening and you want a chance to win, all you got to do is call. It's that easy. So that's our last announcement. I'm going to make it that for tonight. So if you're out there listening, you can give us a call, 931-954-2002, for your chance to win Bonnaroo tickets. We'd love to get you.
You got about 17 minutes.
You got about 17 minutes before the show's over with. So I might throw the number out there a few more times. So what else is going on? We got Monday nights. We got some prospects coming up on Monday nights. We got the Midnight Madness show on Tuesday. We got a prospect show coming up on Wednesday nights. But, Brian, what are you playing on Wednesday nights? Are you re-airing? Which show are you re-airing on Wednesday?
He's lost.
You know what?
It's dead air.
We lost Brian. There was a tidal wave down in Pulaski. And but then every Thursday night from 6 to 8, we have the re-air and the replay of Russ and Friends from Belcourt Taps.
Hello.
Oh,
hello.
We got a caller. How you doing, caller?
What's happening, brother?
How you doing? Who do we got on the line?
Who is this?
This is the DJ Doctor. Who dis?
DJ Doctor?
Yes.
Damn it, boy. This is Tim.
Oh, my goodness. My buddy, my friend. How are you doing?
I'm doing fine, sitting down here in Southwest Florida.
Yeah, what's your temperature down there? What's the temperature?
Hello.
Uh-oh, did we lose Tim? Tim, hang on, buddy. We got a technical error here.
I think I got 2 phone calls going at once.
Brian, are you checking this out, Brian?
Yeah, there's a caller there. I don't know where they're at.
Tim was on, but all of a sudden I can't hear Tim anymore. Tim,
hey, guys.
There you are. So what's the temperature in Florida?
I think that this is Daniel.
Oh, hi, Daniel. How are you? Like I said, we had two callers
We
at
have
one
two
time.
callers at the same time.
All right.
Yeah, I hit the dial just as the other call came through.
Uh-oh. That's all right. Well, cool. Well, Tim, if you're still listening, hang on. We're going to get to you. But, Daniel, you got a big show coming up, the end of, what is it, February?
Yep.
February 27th.
Why don't you do the commercial right for us so we got all the right information?
Okay. I'm listening to my echo here, so I'm going to try to do this.
We got too much technology is the problem.
Okay. So, yeah, it's going to be February 27th at the filling station.
Okay.
7 to 9 at the filling station in Kingston Springs.
Okay.
Mark.
Oh, that Tim on the other line.
Yeah. Hey, I lost it.
We got two calls at
We
once.
got two calls at the exact same time. Daniel, hold the
Man,
phone. Daniel, hold the phone.
I want to set a ticket.
All right, say it again, Tim. We got you now.
I want to set a ticket.
You want a set of tickets?
Hell yeah.
Well, we're going to put your name on the list. You're going to have to go on hold and talk to Brian. He's going to get your phone number and all that, and we'll see what we can do. Tim is my buddy from the Last Chance Saloon.
He's my buddy, too.
Oh, he likes me more than he likes you.
That could be.
Tim and Cookie.
Hello, Jason.
How you doing, Tim?
How's Cookie doing?
I'm doing fine.
How's Cookie doing?
Enjoying y'all's show.
Awesome.
Good.
Awesome. Well, man, if you ever get up this neck of the woods, man, you got to let us know. Hopefully before the Bonnaroo or right after the Bonnaroo. Either one be great.
He might be coming to the Bonnaroo if he wins tickets.
If he can come to the Bonnaroo, we'll see him there. But he's got to get here even before the Bonnaroo. He's got to come up. So, Tim, I'm going to put you on hold so we can take the other caller real quick. But, man, it's been great talking to you again. And give Cookie a big hug for me.
I'll definitely do it, man.
All right, man. You take care, buddy.
She's sitting here with a big old smile on her face.
That's great. She's a sweetie, so you got a good one. So you two take care, and we'll talk to you real soon.
All right, Mark, you take care.
All right. Thanks, Tim and Cookie.
Daniel, you still there?
Now, Daniel,
Yeah.
Daniel's there?
Yeah.
All right, Daniel, why don't you go ahead and tell us about your event coming up on that Friday again?
Okay.
Wednesday.
So it's
Oh, I'm
going to
sorry, it's
be
Wednesday.
on Wednesday, February 27th at 7 at the filling station in Kingston Springs.
Now, we got you, which is part of Credenda.
Mm-hmm.
And is there too. But you got they're there too. It's sad you can make it just a simple phrase, and somebody made that a band name. Who else is going to be there with you guys that night?
We're going to have such artists as our producer, Kim McLean,
Okay.
Bernie Nelson,
Yes.
and a handful of others, such as Jennifer McCarter of the McCarter Sisters with their son, Evan.
Mm-hmm.
And we're going to have people like Jennifer Russell and David Russell.
Okay.
Yep, and those two individuals are the grandkids of Loretta Lynn. So we're going to have people privileged to have them.
You got any
And
no-name
we're gonna
acts
have an
there?
amazing backing band.
It's going to be a great show. I can't wait.
Yeah, it is. We're very excited for it.
So, again, people, if you're anywhere near the filling station on that day, that Wednesday, make sure you go out and you check out Credenda live. Because you want to see these bands live. You want to see the artists that we promote live because they're all fantastic in their own way. So live music is always way more fun than just listening to something over the air. But if you can't check them out live, listen to them over the air here at WFMCJams.com. We're going to air the show live, as they say, in its entirety. Well, no kidding. Well, we don't going to waste our time, do 4 minutes, and we pack up and leave. But you can check it out. So if you got family, like Credenda has people from all over the world listening, so hopefully they'll be able to get a chance to listen to you guys.
I'm basically hearing like this echo version of everything everyone is saying. So this is like messing with my head.
It's never a dull moment here.
I don't know what just took place there, but I'm scared. Oh my god! Oh my god! Yeah. So, is there anybody out there listening to us? Because you know they're signing off as we can speak fast enough here. Oh
yeah,
my
that's my best pitch with an echo. So reverb.
Oh yeah. Well, Daniel, we'll let you go, so we'll figure out what's going on with the phone systems here because something is weird. So
we still got 2 calls.
And we got a couple of more calls going on, so we'll let.
Yeah, I think we still got Tim on the line.
Yeah, you got Tim on the line, and you got Daniel at the same time still. So he's got to pause them both to get all their information.
Okay. All right, so we're going to let you go ahead, and then you talk to Brian, and then we'll talk to both of you guys, hopefully down the road a piece real soon.
All right, that sounds good, man.
All right, Daniel, you take care, buddy.
I lost you.
No, you haven't lost us.
No, he's got you. Hang on, Tim. He's going to put you on hold.
And you remember, we did this last week. I can't put people on hold on this line.
Oh.
I thought you did.
No, I was having to call them back last week.
Oh, okay. Well, call them back and get their information.
All right.
So he'll call you guys back if you're still listening.
Yeah, so Tim and Daniel.
Tim may have shut us right off. He's done talking to us. He put us for the win for the tickets.
Tim would be fine. Tim would be fine. Tim's a good dude.
Hello.
Hey.
Hey.
What are y'all doing up in Manchester?
We're hiding.
Well, damn it, man.
Is this Tim again?
Yeah, I'm sitting down here drinking some whiskey.
Ah, okay. Well, Tim, he's got to hang up on you and call you back in order to get this glitch on our phone to work right. So, again,
all right,
you guys stay warm down there and don't rub it in. And
yeah, they're a lot warmer than we are.
Mark, I wish the hell y'all were down here.
What's that?
I wish you were down here.
I wish I was too, man. I wish I was too. One of these days we'll get a chance and we'll meet up either down there or up here. So we gotta get back together.
Cookie and I'll be back up there before long.
All right. Well, you stay in touch with me. You got my number and you got my Facebook page. We'll stay in touch. So, Tim, you and Cookie have a good one, and we'll talk to you soon.
All right, Mark.
All
Enjoyed talking to you, brother.
Buddy. Likewise. You take care, buddy.
All right.
Never a dull moment.
Never is. That was Tim and Cookie. Tim was a good friend of the Last Chance Saloon. Fit right in. Looked just like the rock and roll Southern rock rebel. The long gray hair with the hat. Yeah, I know. So I said he fit right in with us. He fit right in with us. His wife is a great gal from Wisconsin, so I had to like her right off the bat. Again, you find out you don't double cross someone like her because she's tough, good girl. So Tim and Cookie, great pair, and it's so nice to get to talk to them again. So I just need to now see him. There's Tim on the picture there. So yeah, see, I'm telling you, man, he gets on his Harley, man. He looks like he's ready to start singing Sweet Home Alabama. So they got a nice bike. I think he might have 2 bikes. I don't know now. He had 2 bikes for a minute. But anyone else out there that want to try to win a chance to Bonnaroo tickets, again, it's 931-954-2002. Give us a call. We'll get you online. Hopefully we won't scramble it for you. So we'll get you on there and get going. We got a few more minutes, a couple of more minutes before we have to cut off this show and get ready for the next Midnight Madness show. But, again, a whole host of things going on at the WFNCJams.com. Again, we got chronologically, after tonight's show, you'll hear on Thursday night, you're going to hear Russ Lacoste and friends on the Midnight Madness, not the Midnight Madness show, but from his show from Belcourt Taps. Russ Lacoste and friends, 6 to 8 Thursday. Russ has a great list of singer-songwriters that does his rounds down there. Check that out. And then Friday night, you have Ace at the Grinder House. You have his artists that'll be performing there. Saturday night, you've got Jason with Rachel Lipsky and the one and the only
Patsy Trigg.
Patsy Trigg from Patsy and Elmo. You'll want to check that out. And then
Sunday the vinyl show.
And Sunday the vinyl show, possibly with Patsy. Patsy might come in and spin some. We're going to do two covers of her songs.
Right. And we do have next Tuesday.
Next Tuesday.
The 7 o'clock show will be Brenda Lynn Allen.
Excellent. You'll love that.
And the 8 o'clock show is Jimmy Parker.
Wow, back-to-back hammers.
Yeah, going to be
back-to-back.
Going to be a great lineup. And next month is going to be another powerhouse all month long. Now, if you guys are watching the video, the next show will not be on video, only on the station. So be sure to go to WFMCJams.com.
Yes.
And listen to the next show with Miss Diane Barry.
Yeah, the Midnight Madness show that follows is unless this is being pre-recorded and you're listening elsewhere, but if you're listening to us live tonight, the very next Midnight Madness show will be only on WFMCJams.com. No Facebook Live for there. So check us out on WFMCJams.com. So with that, I think we're going to close. We want to thank Chris at HeatFMRadio.com. Thank you, Chris. If you still got us on board. We want to thank Brian, the IT guru. We got we got awesome Andy Storm. We got Jason Hibben, Heartthrob. I am Mark, your DJ Doctor. Until the next show, y'all have a great night.
No.
Oh, no.
No.
He's not ready.
Oh, y'all are killing me. Y'all rush through things so fast.
We're not.
Let him push his buttons. We'll keep talking.
We're going to sign off whenever Brian's ready.
Here's the thing, is y'all rush off the air, and then you can't wait to say something really inappropriate on rail before it gets everything mic'd down or muted down.
I don't know what you're talking about. We don't say bad things here.
Kinda. So if you've been watching us, don't rate us. There'll be no questionnaire after the show. Just please follow up the next Midnight Madness show. Next week's got two powerhouse guests, one at 7, one at 8 o'clock Nashville time. And then you've got the Midnight Madness show following this one will not be live on Facebook. It is on air only on the website.
You're not gonna you're gonna want to tune in because you don't want to miss the show.
After that intro, I am riveted for what's going to be going on here. So, Brian, are we able to shut down now?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right, y'all. Till the next Midnight Madness show, y'all take care and be safe. We'll see you soon.